have match in the console Discord server. Here are the best players going at it for roles, elo, and cloud. We're gonna have, looks like it's gonna be mostly PlayStation lobby with a couple of Xbox players. Here we're gonna have Joker, JKMZ, Jack Y, Deathhawk, Geo, Gens, Koa, GQ, Swing, Hurricane, and Icy. So we're going Clubhouse. We have Hibana. Hibana Saban makes sense. Makes it really easy to get those hatches open. Pretty simple. And we have a Flores ban. Flores, little weird ban, but does help taking control of dirt as well as making vert very safely. Valk ban, understandable. Valk is very strong in any situation. Plus you can get nitroed, all that fun stuff. I mean, definitely want to ban that. And then you have the Cade ban. It would be a little bit easier to open up those hatches, especially because Hibana is banned. It is going to be taking out the Cade is almost a necessity for banning the Hibana. So they can still open the hatches, but they're gonna have to do it different ways with a hard breach gadget, like from Buck or Ying, or they're gonna have to like ace it, or they can try to thermite it. But let's get it.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Captain Shotgun, interesting. Everybody has Glacier, bro. Glacier and a Go for it, John. Gold Yotsies. So, blue team obviously bringing a lot of roam clears, so definitely planning on taking control of the entire map.
10 seconds left before insertion.
And just pushing the defenders out, so.
5 seconds remaining.
Stay clear of blast zone. EDD prime. Stand clear.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Working the windows, working the door. It's still going to try to go for the hatch. Everyone else is working some type of anti-roam, trying to just take control of the map a little bit. Kind of looks like it's hitching dirt slightly with some added differences. Ooh, the Frost tries to run away, but not going to be allowed. Jack taking him out from the grates. KMZ is going to be pushing into billiards. Trying to just find anybody, make sure the bar is clear so they can open up more than just... No, actually, they only have one hatch opener, which is the ace. So it was only going to be able to open one hatch. But that's not going to matter because Geo takes out another, making it a 5v3. And then Geo playing incredibly aggressively, pushing over, walking down, no one watching blue. Geo in a position to strike. But he misses the shot! GQ taking Geo out. Oh, that's gotta hurt. But just like that, Deathhawk does kill Icy. And now we have Swing trying to watch. But he still has the shotgun. GQ trying to hold. But he gets swung. Swings with the shotgun. Actually hits the shot, but does get traded out from the guy at blue. 1-0 for blue. They got no comments, just running like psychos. Yeah, but hey, I mean, it worked for him. So. Y'all really know. Y'all really know.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
All right.
bombs.
Next round, we're going to go to the cache site. So here, we are going to see potential bandit trick. And then you have the zombie who's going to play on the rafters, being able to put the zombie barriers on the rafters makes it really easy to hold the rafters unless you get grenaded. But with the ADSs, it's a little bit harder to grenade the zombie. So they are going to have Thatcher on the board, so the wall should be pretty free. But with only an ace and no thermite, what they can do is impact the ace. As long as it doesn't get 2 ace charges off, you won't be able to actually get through it. You may be able to open it, but you won't be able to get through it. But with the bandit trick, even with the Thatcher, it's not really going to stop anything. And they're not bringing any real utility like grenades or anything to really stop that bandit trick from underneath. Like you go into here and grenade from the secret door or the stock door, and not much is going to happen to the bandit except he's going to die. And you're not going to be able to open the wall, so. Oh, belly. Thick, bruh. I'm casting this game in a way that is like informative for newer people to the game. I want to try doing it this way for the cast matches. So like people that are trying to learn this game, I can talk about how they're doing it, what they're doing it. So jumps out as he plays the Claymore, doesn't activate in time, and runs past it. Hurricane with a pick as well in stock, but will get taken out by the Jackal.
Bomb has been located.
And oh, a little bit of TK there on the Raptors. All right. Push forward to impact the Osa shield. Will impact one Osa shield. And a Nitro comes out by Koa. Both shields now gone. So getting on the Raptors, sorry, getting on the balcony is going to be very hard. But they know that someone's probably going to put their face into it. So they're just looking for those shots. Jacko realizes that's kind of a dead mission. Rotates around. He is very lit already. So Deathhawk also realizing that is a little bit of a dead mission. He is also going to rotate. Pushing zombies on Raptor right now is going to be a death sentence. So I think that they're probably going to try to push red as well as the breach. Looks like Deathhawk is going to go for that. Joker does go down from the zombie underneath. We're going to take it out by the bandit. And now you just have Osa, who does take out the bandit. There is potential here. Half health. Oh, we'll walk up red here.
Barrier placed. We're covered.
Doesn't see him and gets killed by the rotate. Takes him out. Not really playing trades here. I mean, if Osa wins that firefight there, then it is going to be a 1v1 with the guy at garage, and that is very winnable for the Osa. Very dangerous peek for the Jaeger, but it works out. So 1-1. You ignore me now, bruh. How? I don't know what you're talking about. Can I have some context? I respond, and you said I was fake. You said I was fake out of nowhere, and then you said you've been ignoring me now. Don't get that. All right, moving on.
Corner station deployed.
All right, so you want these blue holes so you can watch while prone the secret staircase walk down as well as the oil pit walk from garage. That's a little bit of pressure so they can't just take control of this room, because this room is very crucial to a downstairs take. If you can get in this room, you're basically a skip and a hop away from the site in a very safe plant behind the box.
Attackers are moving to defuse the bomb.
Okay, so that hatch will be easy to open up, but that's only if they bring the right utility for it. And guess what? They do have a buck. Oh, they don't reinforce dirt. Ooh, that is a mistake. But will buck actually go for the hatch? I'm not sure. They do have 2 heart breach gadgets, so they can open up the hatch if they so choose. Aki's looking for any nitros or anything suspicious in the kitchens, looking for traps or whatever, maybe a pulse. And Joker's just trying to work some of the roamers that might be running around the map. GQ is trying to hold that kitchen area, maybe walking through stock as well with the Jackal. We're gonna have Deathhawk coming through the top of Logi, trying to find if he can find any roamers. I think he's just gonna walk around though and hope he can find a roamer. Dick MC killing one at the dirt tunnel. We'll take out another. Forward, oh, and then just like that, Geo takes out one of his own up top. And Deathhawk takes another one out up top. And then JKMZ takes another one in sight. Buck taking everybody out from that angle. Oh, 3 of them. And then 2 down off sight. That was quick and clean. And honestly, they didn't have to do too much in terms of utility.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Reloading down! Wall is fortified! He's out and on the run.
sensor on.
Razor wire is deployed.
All right, going back downstairs. Just other simple reinforcements. I think they're going to reinforce the dirt this time, but they're also going to play dirt slightly. Actually, don't reinforce dirt. I'm not sure why
10
Swing's
seconds remaining.
shooting to elect to not do it. Oh, I don't think he realized that it wasn't reinforced.
seconds
And
left before
to
insertion.
try, he might die through the drone hole here.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Oh. Nope, he's not gonna die to the drone hole. He's gonna have time. But JKMZ will be able to open up that wall, no problem. Like it's not even there anyways with those little can openers.
Loading new mag.
Most of these guys going for the same entries again. The only difference being Deathhawk, who is actually droning out and probably going to work down the main staircase or follow up the buck. The dirt. He's going to try to grenade the smoke, however.
Grenade out.
I don't think that grenade is going far enough.
Grenade out.
Yeah, he's doing it from way too far away. You have to put yourself like at this spot, and you have to throw it around the corner. But even so, there are two ADSs. Those ADSs are actually really poorly placed. Here's why. You can just grenade the shield still. If the grenade blows up in front of the shield, like in this area, the shield's gone, and all those ADSs are for naught. So those ADSs should be on that rock forward. Okay, well, just like that, Eeyore is going to take out one up top, but he's going to get traded out by JKMZ upstairs, taking him out. And Geo getting another trade in the lounge, making it a 4v3 for the blue team. And just like that, the smoke just decides, you know, I'm out. And Deathhawk just walks forward. He gives up the shield because his teammates are dying, and Deathhawk is waiting for him. Lights up the smoke, but doesn't die yet. Going to gas him out so he can rotate around. IC playing aggressively on the main staircase is going to probably position out of that area. In danger. Nope, he is going to get killed from the vert. As Jack walks downstairs. So now Geo kills another one. Hurricane doesn't see where the smoke is, but the smoke's not gonna have enough bullets to kill a sprinting Ash. And he's going to take him out. Blue team looking incredibly dominant and basically just repeating the same take 2 times in a row.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Reinforce the wall. Enjoy the view.
All right. Now we're going up to the gym site. So here, you're going to cast off these 2 doors as well as probably the rest of the highway. Yep, just to keep everybody safe on site for a bit. They can open these, but they are going to be exposed from this window, so it is dangerous to be on this balcony.
Attacker's objective is to defuse
All right, so you are going to castle off, and then a lot of people will, actually their setup is a little bit different. They have no actual wall denial, so they're electing for leaving it open completely. Even without wall denial, I would still reinforce those walls to force them to have to use like an ace breach, because ace can now just use all 3 just on that mirror end. Probably going to open that mirror end. With that mirror open, they're going to have a massive choke into sight. But that does make it so like they are going to need to open up this wall with like an ash breach or something, so, or buck. But they are electing to go across over anyways. They're not going to see any of that. Ace is going to put his claymore down for the flank. Not a very good claymore, but at least it will provide an audio cue as well as that one, and maybe it might kill somebody. You never know. Okay, JKMZ is going to open up the cache wall so he then pushes to the site. Working. Deathhawk is going to, I believe he's going to have to melee those windows. Jack is watching them swing in, but ooh, swing takes out one, and Igor taking out another. The holes. Push is not great here. Yeah, pushing in. And he gets killed from the side that he's not watching. There's no window pressure. They need that window open. Cap comes up, and Deathhawk takes him out. That's underneath, but we'll lose to the Capkin. And now it is just Deathhawk by himself in a 1v4. Ah. 3-2. Maybe cast FBL. They don't let me. I would gladly cast FBL if I could. I would gladly cast FBL if I could, but the admins don't let me because the argument is so everyone could get their own like streams and things going, even if people aren't streaming. Like they don't want people casting those games. I probably could do it and probably not get in trouble, but like
Attackers need to locate.
I don't want to get banned from FPL. People say that Zim isn't cheating because they say it's. People say Zim is cheating because they say it's MNK. What? Cameron, even if it's just MNK, it's still cheating. Like, am I having this Zim conversation? Anyone that thinks Zim isn't cheating, you're a goddamn loser. I mean, there's a reason why they're using it, so they have better aim. Like.
10 seconds.
All right, back at the cache site. We are gonna try to potentially for a bandit trick again, but we're gonna at least have bandits on the wall. So this time we are gonna try for a Capital. So Capital is nice because you can fire off the balcony, and most times when people run Jaeger, it was not going to actually absorb the Capital bolts. Only Wamais can do that. We don't have full sentence, bro. Read my, like, just listen to what I said, bro.
Bomb located by attackers.
All right, Ice is trying to hold off the Raptors. Going to open up the wall slightly, so there's a lot of angles now, a lot of pressure. Going to bandit trick the wall. No dice for the Thermite and the Osa, so now Deathhawk. Little mad having to rotate off. Need a grenade? The way to counter that, having a grenade player underneath just to grenade this spot, or hell, even from the window, just one simple little grenade and you're good. But not sure what's happening. Maybe miscomms or.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Oh, he almost killed that zombie. Trying to fight the zombie on the wall. GQ just closing it off over and over, but does get taken out from the Capital in a 2v4. Not much map control. No walls really open besides the garage doors. Jack is going to find another pick, however, from the master door who's just bringing out.
Changing mags.
Oh, you saw. Let's go. It's not hopeless yet, but it's starting to look a little bleak. So what I would probably do here is I would just drop, go in through gym, and just push forward and just take your gunfights, because it really just doesn't look like they have that many kill holes or line of sight for this door. Is you could isolate the 1v1 with Yeg. Ooh. But instead, Hurricane gets taken out. Oh, Hurricane actually takes him out on the window. So Jack is going to approach over. It should be a bunch of 1v1s, but can he win these 1v1s? Not on the Jaeger. Jack with the triple kill now. But watching the hop out, didn't have ran away. Just keep pushing forward. Probably the best bet. When you rotate like that wildly, if people are waiting for you to rotate out, I mean, you're giving them a freebie. 3-3 tied up, and now we are going to go for a side swap. So how I expect this to go down? Honestly, this map is defender sided, obviously, like most maps. But this map can be very attacker favored if you are all working together like a unit. And I guess we'll just see how it goes.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
So far, off the rip, I've seen no hard breach. So no hard breach on Clubhouse. Clubhouse is a map all about utility on attack and defense. If you don't bring utility, you will lose Clubhouse. That is just how it is. And I don't see much utility for the orange team. No. Are you casting another? You guys are gonna ask me if I'm casting another every time I play a game, every time I do a game. So I have decided to start saying, we'll see.
10 seconds to go.
Maybe.
5 seconds left before insertion.
Maybe, maybe, maybe.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
What does utility mean? Utility means basically like something to open up some of the map, take control of the map, and make like pressuring into sight to get a plant down and win the round. And like IQ has almost zero to no utility. Then you have a Jackal, which has not much utility other than roam clear. And you do have, now you have the Buck hard breaches, which is some utility. And then you have the Twitch, which brings little to nothing. And the Yaga with the grenades. So you have some utility, but like not much. So if they walk into a shield, like in the hallway or something, they are going to struggle on clearing it completely. Joe is going to get that nitro kill, and then Deathhawk is going to follow it up with another kill at the secret staircase. Because now Orange Team is right into that issue we just talked about, where they're just having to crouch walk around. DQ is not actually going for the kitchen either. But they are going to take out the Jaeger. So they are just going to have to walk down staircases and take firefights, trying to find one there, but won't be able to find it. Can't go up the ladder now. A little stuck, just taking pre-fire shots, trying to find one. Not finding anything there. Swing trying to help. Hurricane taking out Geo with the Thunderbird shotgun. Swing trying to swing down. Joker taking out his friend, and then they all turn to deal with the IQ that they know is coming. 4-3. Like we said, no utility. They all had to just walk down staircases and push hallways, and it just did not work. Will you ever do an Xbox versus PlayStation? Yes. It's just hard to get those games like together because it's just hard to get that many people like involved without one side throwing. No Harbridge. Well, the thing is I'm gonna be honest. You don't need if the site is downstairs, you don't need a hard breach or like Thermite or Ace. As long as you have at least a Buck hard breach, if you're getting hatches, the hard breach from Buck is just as good as Thermites. Because you open 2 hatches, so can Thermite, and Ace can actually only open 1 hatch. Not even Hibana. Hibana's banned. Hibana is banned. Hibana is king of Clubhouse. If you ban Hibana, then you have to ban the Cade as well to make the hatches at least doable for attack. If you ban the Hibana and leave Cade up, it'll be so hard to get those hatches open. You're only going to be able to open some things, but that's only for the downstairs side. But giving them a round where they are almost assuredly going to win the round, like every time they go there, it's going to be tough to win the game. Now they're back up top. Elected to not go for a bandage trick here though. They're just going to have a mute jammer and just let them get the wall. That's yep, they are gonna have a Thermite. Thermite is going to be able to get the wall. I believe he knows the trick. So there's a trick on this on mute. If you repel here and go up a little bit past the mute jammer, you can still open the wall, even if the mute jammer is on the wall as Thermite. I'm not sure if he knows the trick though. Does he know the trick? Or is he going to struggle and just rotate away? Looks like he doesn't know the trick. They are going to open up G2. Are they going to open up G1? Yep, G1 is open. I can't see it from the angle though. Dick MZ going to take one down out in the basement. Koa just walks in but gets instantly taken out by Joker. Icy's not opening the wall still. There's only a mute jammer. You can still open that wall. I don't believe that he knows how to open that wall. Oh! He almost hit that. Oh, JQ walking in. There's a couple of them on the rafters now. Ouch.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Defenders protect
Kind of
your
funny
bombs
watching the
from
thermite struggle.
by
I mean,
attackers.
it's something that I learned like pretty late too. So like, but once you know it, like you're not gonna forget it because it is a really useful tool. If they only have a mute, you can still get the wall if you can repel.
Laying out the welcome mat.
Initiate jammer.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Well, a lot of people don't know that trick because a lot of people actually play in like I'm not sure how many people play like this on console, but like a lot of people when they bring a therm, they're gonna bring like EMPs, they're gonna bring a Thatcher, they're gonna bring something with something to get things off the wall. So like when it's just therm and mute, which is happens very rarely, a lot of people don't know how to deal with that. What the hell was that? There's a lot of them there. Little traffic jam.
Jammer ready.
Okay, he's going to get the castle windows down a little bit late.
Reloading. Cover me.
But I think he's going to be safe
Bomb
here.
located by attackers.
You know, Toa, I believe, does know the trick. Wall is muted, but this is what I was talking about. Thermite can do the same thing in the middle. The wall is going to get opened. That thought was being a little weird, but you know, it is what it is. Jack looking for... Nope. They're not really pressuring the wall. I feel like they don't really know how to. So they are going to be pressuring in from probably more of the Logi on single and the cache. So they're going to be pressuring this side of the map and basically not really worrying about the gym. But Swing K is going to go downstairs. JKMZ is on the prowl, takes him out. Joker just holding down the cache with... They can just open that door with the ash breaches. I think that they will do that. Hurricane will drop. We'll take out another one. Hurricane making the play. Swinging cash box, taking out another one. I think Twitch and Ash should go in and help. Getting mute jammers off, not really sure why, but Hurricane in a spot that he feels is safe enough to drone, so he is going to drone here now. Ben's getting pushed back. Jack working a flank. But look at taken out by GQ! Jack goes down, losing that firefight out. Now we have Deathhawk trying to hold. Oh, swings into the shots. And then, oh, Hurricane goes down to JKMZ. And now it is just GQ alone in a 1v2. So here he can go through the single. That's going to get the chunk fired off. So definitely need to start working that rotate now. He used most of his fire earlier, so he won't be able to have too much going off. Getting pressured from both sides. Trying to be safe here. But doesn't know where the Tachanka is, and Tachanka takes him out. Taking out the old Twitch. 6-3. Yeah, you don't need to do it that high. Like, you can do it, like, literally, you have to just, like, it'll be an indicator in the bottom part of your screen where the mute jammer is affecting you. You can just go up slightly. Like, the trick to me, that what I would do if the mute jammer is in the middle, is I go to one side or the other, probably away from the drone hole, so you don't impact the drone hole and destroy your utility. You go away from the drone hole, you go up just enough, and then you open it. You should be able to vault it, at least, or at least have a line of sight through it. Like, you went here. Well, he did top left. He could have done it way farther, like way farther down. Because remember, it is just a circle around where it's placed. So if it's to the left and up, it'll be a little bit out of range versus just straight up. Yeah, Therms is you can vault it, but it's not a perfect it's not a perfect thing. Like you're way better off with like destroying that mute jammer, obviously, or disabling it.
5 seconds
But
remaining.
it still works, and you can get by with it.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Yeah, the reason why we're casting like this, I'm being a little bit more informational, because I want to like do these videos for people on YouTube, like for tips and tricks and help people improve at the game, while also doing casting games for the guys in the TM server. So I want to talk about what they're going for, why they're doing it, and just general things like that. So here, the attack. The blue team is roaming like crazy here. You know, the Roman swing does almost go down, I believe, to a nitro, but he's still gonna stay alive. Oh, it's probably from the door, actually, the window. Oh. Feet, bro. The feet! You see? Oh, thank God. Bro. You see the feet walk to the corner and they never walk away. You don't need to scan it. You know he's there. So many people will scan as Jackal when they don't need to. Like, if you can see where he's going, you don't need to scan. The second you scan, people can hear the scan, for one, and for two, they're gonna get you have been spotted by Jackal, and they're gonna run around. It might catch you off guard. Nade comes out, but the nade's not cooked. He catches it, but the nade's not cooked. GQ's gonna take one out. Jack taking out one as well. Deathhawk. Now it's just GQ. Oh, GQ missing some shots there. Icy trying to help, trying to hold that blue door. GQ gets his head ripped off. Nitro comes out, but Icy is pushing back, falling back a little bit. But I'm not sure if he's gonna be ready for this firefight. It does look like Mozzie's playing this fairly aggressively and confidently, and he is going to win it out. 7-3 for the blue team. GG's, guys. Deathhawk, Jack, Geo. GG's, guys. Yeah. Well, about the map, all about teamwork and utility, and it just didn't see much of that. It was just a lot of just swinging around with their guns up with not much utility. So that's how it goes. We're going to clear the lobby, so guys in stream, be ready. I'm going to clear the lobby, and that is going to be the signal to queue up. So be ready. We're doing another game. All these games are ran through the TM server, and yeah, all ran through the TM server.